Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a little get ready with me today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is almost Halloween. I think it's appropriate for me to wear my cat ears. I've already primed my skin and I use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Oil free, so it's really good for if you have really oily skin, especially I have oily skin and I have really large pores, and I feel like it really blurs out my pores and really mattifies my makeup. My foundation that I always go to is my Revlon Color Stay Foundation, fully in combination skin. I love this foundation. Skin's really sensitive, so if I use different foundations all the time, I break out really bad, so I just stick to using this foundation. I really like it. I use it with the Revlon Color Stay Pressed Powder. I always like to warm it up on my hand first. Just gonna dot it all over my face. The color Ivory. I'm going to take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and blend that out. Go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the color Fair. I'm just going to take my setting spray again. I'm going to spray just a little bit on my sponge, and I'm going to blend that concealer out. My concealer, I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye pressed powder. It is in translucent, and I got this in my October Ipsy bag. And what I like to do is I like to take the pointy end of my beauty sponge and I just like to go in there. I'm just going to kind of set my concealer a little bit. I'm going to bake a little bit with it because my concealer really creases no matter what concealer I use. I'm going to take that down where my pores are the largest on my face, which is right here on my cheeks. And then on my nose. And then I'm going to take it in between my eyebrows here, just so that stays in place really good. I'm going to take a little bit on my chin. I'm going to let that kind of bake a little bit, and I'm going to start on my eyebrows. And my go-to eyebrow product is the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I'm in the color medium brown. I'm going to sweep that powder away that I have under my eyes. It really sets that concealer really good. I really like this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye powder. I prefer to have the loose powder because I normally use loose powder to bake with and to set my concealer and stuff. But this powder is talc free and it's cruelty free also. Next, I'm going to do my contour and bronze up my face a little bit, and I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Matte Sculpting Bronze. I always go into the middle shade here, if you have paler skin. I'm not really going to contour a lot. I'm just going to put a little bit of color back into my face. I'm going to go down my nose a little bit. To do after I do my contour or bronzing or whatever I do, I go back in with my setting powder and I take that on my sponge, and I just like to put a little bit underneath my bronze or contour just to kind of clean that up. To put a little bit of blush on, and I'm just going to take this pretty peachy tone blush that I got in my Ipsy bag a while ago, and it's by the brand Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics, and it's in the color Kitty Pink. I'm just going to take that on my Luxie blush brush. I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. And before I do anything also, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Great Lash Clear. This is for eyelashes and eyebrows, and I just take that and I'm going to set my eyebrows with it. I like to brush up on my eyebrows to make them look a little bit thicker at the front, and then I just comb them down at the end. It kind of sets them really good. I'm going to wipe off my brush I used for my contour. I'm just going to brush away that powder that I put underneath my contour. And then I'm just going to take my setting spray by Hard Candy, and I'm just going to spray my face before I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to start on my eyes next, and I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, and it's in the color Light, and I'm just going to go and put a thin layer on my eyelid. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. I'm going to set my lid primer with this Too Faced Nikki Tutorials palette, I'm going to go in with the color Ivory, and I'm just going to set that lid primer. I'm taking an e.l.f. fluffy brush. I like to use this for setting my eyeshadow or blending out eyeshadow. It's a really good brush. Next, I'm going to take my Luxie medium angle brush, and I'm going to go in with this brown shade here. It's like a cool tone brown, and it's a really good transition shade. I'm just going to pop that in my crease, just to kind of give it some color and dimension. And next I'm going to dip into my Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to take this like really pretty pinky shimmer shade in the palette, and it's got like a little bit of a gold undertone, and I'm going to pop that on my lid. I'm taking a flat brush, and I'm just going to spray a little bit of my setting spray on there. I'm just going to pop that on my lid, just to kind of brighten up my eyes more. I'm going to use that same brush I went in with that brown shade and just use whatever's on the brush and just kind of blend that in more. And I'm going to take this lighter second shade of the Morphe palette. I'm going to take that on this really tiny pointed brush, and I'm not going to wet it or anything. I'm just going to highlight my inner corner with that a little bit. That's pretty much what I'm going to do for eyeshadow today. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Go in with my Makeup Forever Aqua XL Kohl eyeliner, and it's just a really black eyeliner, and I'm just going to pop that right on my lash line so that my falsies blend better. Before I put my false lashes on, I'm going to go in with my Lash Paradise Mascara by L'Oreal. I'm just going to coat my lashes. You don't have to wear falsies every time you do your makeup. I'm so used to wearing false lashes every time I do my makeup. I can't do my makeup without false lashes. And I'm going to go in with the Salon Perfect brand. They're the Demi Wispy Lashes. I pop my Kiss lash glue on there. While I'm waiting for that glue to dry, I'm going to take my highlighting brush. I'm going to go in with that highlighter from my Too Faced palette. Just going to put a little bit of highlighter on my cheeks. A little bit on my forehead too, just above my brow bone. Okay, that glue is dried, so I'm going to pop that on my lash. I'm going to take these tweezers I have and just gently put these down. Normally when I cut my lashes, I cut them in the front instead of the back. That way they can still flare out a little bit at the back, and then in the front you can measure them a lot better that way. I'm going to take a little bit more of a highlight, and this is one of my Ofra highlighters. You really can't see the color. It's a really pretty peachy, pinky highlight, and I'm just going to take that on my highlighting brush, and I'm going to spray just a little bit of setting spray. That way it really shows up. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my cheek. It's like an everyday makeup. Well, at least for me, this is like an everyday makeup because you don't have to wear false lashes every time you do your makeup. I don't really go for nude lipsticks when I do my makeup, but since this is like an everyday look, really good for work, school, whatever. Just wear a minimal amount of makeup. I'm going to take this lipstick. I think it's a matte lipstick. It's by the brand Mellow, and it's a really pretty mauve nude color, and it's in the color Posh, and I'm just going to put that all over. Just to kind of give it more of a dimension, I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the color Times Square, and I'm just going to go around. I'm just going to kind of outline my lip with that. You don't have to wear lipstick with this look. You could just throw on some gloss or some chapstick and go. You don't always have to wear lipstick with your makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you in my next one.